Hi everyone, happy Valentine's Day, and I'm coming on today to do a quick message for you guys. Yesterday I posted that video regarding not feeling great, the energy being so heavy, and so many of you responded to that message telling me that you felt the same way. You thought it was you thought you were going crazy, you felt like you were in some sort of a so-called depression. You didn't want to go out, you didn't want to see people, you didn't want to talk to people, and so I see you, and I'm glad that the message went out to you and showed you that you are not alone. And if you're someone that felt that way, know that you're a very sensitive human being, and you need to take care of and honor what comes up for you all the time. Don't ignore it. Even if you think you're alone, give yourself the grace, the time, and the space to take care of yourself. And the first message for Valentine's Day is truly that. Can you be more loving and kind and caring to yourself? This idea of Valentine's Day gets really lost in just like going out to dinner and you have to be with somebody in order to feel like you're celebrating the holiday. But that, in fact, is not true. Let's take it one step higher. And let's look at it in terms of saying that on Valentine's Day, it's a reminder to you to truly step it up in loving yourself and making choices, healthy choices, and setting healthy boundaries and doing healthy things that are going to serve your body, whether it's physical, mental, spiritual, or emotional, in a more loving and kind way. So let's pull a card. And here's my shirt. Love is real, and yes, it is. And that is our reminder also for today, is that love is real. Love shows up in all forms. Love is not just being in a relationship. And you have to remember that if you cannot love yourself and be loving and kind to yourself, you could look outside yourself all you want. But until you have that relationship within, you are never going to find it outside of you. So what do the angels want us to know for today? And these cards are called the True Love cards, if anybody wants to know. Okay. It's funny because this card was at the bottom of the deck, okay? And here it is. And here's the card. Boundaries. Okay, they're telling me to read the card. So the card is boundaries, and let's see what it says. This is our message for Valentine's Day. Okay. A clear and healthy sense of self is a great foundation for love. Most people understand the concept of healthy boundaries, but aren't always sure how to put them in practice. Boundaries could be described as simply having a clear and healthy sense of self, of who you are, what makes you tick, and what affects you positively and negatively. A common example of unhealthy boundaries is the apparent inability to say no when feeling pressured by a perspective or someone in your life. There can be many gray areas in life between reasonable compromise and compromising your healthy boundaries. The most important thing is to make your boundaries and preferences early clear in any relationship, or else people will feel annoyed and resentful of your decision. You have drawn this card today because it's time for you to look at the way you have set your personal boundaries in the past as well as the present. Take a gentle look at what these boundaries have created for you in your life so far and resolve to reset them where necessary. Ask your angels and guides to support you communicating in more a loving and clearly kind way from now on. So if you're listening to this message, there is balance in finding healthy boundaries, okay? And so whatever that means for you, however that resonated for you, it's time for you to take more healthy steps, which is how we started this message before we even pulled the card, in order to love yourself more. Let's pull another card before we end. second card that's coming up is the Garden. And essentially what this card talks about, first of all, maybe you want to buy yourself flowers, but truly when we are living our day-to-day life, we are always planting seeds in how we speak, in what we think, and in our actions. And if you're doing any of those things in more of a negative way or a complaining way or a low vibe way, you're planting the seeds in your garden to continue to reverberate that. And also, because we're talking about boundaries, maybe you're not doing that, but you're allowing that into your energy field. This is your whole energy field. And if you're allowing that into your energy field, it's planting those seeds into your garden still by communicating with someone in that way over and over again, and you continue to bring that back into your life. So healthy boundaries is really asking you, when it comes to putting these cards together, is take a look at your garden today. Take a look at the situations in your life. Take a look at the people in your life, who you keep company with on a day-to-day, where you spend your time, who do you speak to, and is it serving your energy? Is it uplifting you, or is it bringing you down? If it is bringing you down, you want to set clearer, healthy boundaries, because you don't want to keep planting these seeds in your beautiful garden. Maybe you want to sit quietly and manifest in meditation what you would like to create in your life, what kind of relationships you would like to create in your life, what kind of people you would like to come into your life, and ask the angels to show you in what direction to go in order to receive that. Also, open yourself up to receive that. That's another way of being loving to yourself, is by allowing yourself to receive. A lot of people don't allow themselves to receive. They might want these things, these beautiful things, but then they don't allow themselves to be open-hearted enough to receive it. Let's see if there's anything else that they want to say about the last thing about the garden is you also have to just be mindful daily of what kind of thoughts, negative or positive, what kind of words are coming out of your mouth, and what kind of actions you are taking with regard to yourself. Are you often judging yourself? Are you often berating and getting mad at yourself? Or are you giving yourself grace? Are you being kind to yourself? Are you giving yourself the rest that you need and the love that you need? You have a garden, and it's your choice on how you are going to seed your garden. And this message today on Valentine's Day, on this love holiday, is asking you to set the boundaries of what you will and will not accept in the garden of your mind, in the garden of your body, and in the garden of your spirit. And set the clear boundaries of what you want to create in your life, and then start to put that into action. I wish you guys a loving and great day and a wonderful weekend. Take care. Happy Valentine's Day. Bye-bye.